Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be showing you something that's a little bit technical, a little bit nerdy, and very, very clever. If you're the kind of person that constantly walks around going like this, or occasionally getting silly looks off your friends when you start going like this, it sounds to me like not only you're a fool, but you also need one of these. This is the Artemis Prime, made by Chemical Wedding, based on their very successful Artemis app. It allows you now to use the actual lenses that you're going to be shooting with. So you can use it for previs, for sharing, and for all-round creativity. It's a really nicely engineered bit of kit. It's got a really high quality PL or PV mount, which means you can use all the lenses that you normally would with an existing viewfinder. The difference mainly being that you've got what is effectively a digital back. So instead of an analog ground glass, which you're constantly having to request and swap depending on what you're shooting, with this it's literally a button press. You can look at the size of the recorded image with a certain lens of a certain camera and a certain recording format at a click of a button. And that is actually pretty clever. So this is a bit awkward. It's currently set up for anamorphic. We need to tell Artemis that we're actually going to be shooting spherical using an Alexa Mini on this occasion and an 18mm Cooke S4i. Ta-da! Now you actually see the gate size of the digital sensor that you're recording, complete with the lens that you're shooting with. A really useful feature of Artemis Prime is the ability to use overlays in the footage you're shooting to help previs. There's some inbuilt LUT effects that allow you to give a certain flavour to what you're shooting, like for example this one. Now everything looks like you're in Grimsby in 1982. So by pressing the little camera symbol down here, you can record at any time. Once you're recording, you get a little flashing light up here, very conventional. Once you want to cut, you can press this again. As soon as you've done that, you'll realise that along this bar down the bottom your clips appear. This one here is the one that you just recorded, and if you press and hold that clip, you get a title card that has all the metadata from your clip, as well as GPS. So once you've shot some things, or some stills, some videos, etc., you can click this button down here, and that takes you into your folder structure. Once you go into one of those, for example in our movie structure, we can see icons of all the clips we've done. We can select the ones that we want to send, and the next time we're in Wi-Fi, we can choose the little send to Dropbox icon, at which point you can log into your Dropbox, upload everything that you've shot that day. As well as sending your movies by Dropbox, you can also send your stills. You can select the ones you want, obviously leave out the ones that look bad, and then you can send yourself a PDF document via email. So there you have it. Instead of wasting your time doing this a lot, which only you can see, use an Artemis Prime so everybody can see it, and you look a bit cooler as well. Unless, of course, you start doing this, in which case, you look like an absolute